Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy E39 Source here, and today I'm doing a video on how to tell if your BMW E90 audio system is Logic 7. As you know, if you might have looked at my last video, I did an unboxing on a unit that goes into your BMW E90, but it does not work if you have Logic 7. On that video, I had a comment left by a subscriber asking, well, how do you tell if your car has Logic 7 in it? And you know what? I thought I'd make a video on that. Before I ordered that unit, I did a lot of research online, looking at forums and trying to find videos on YouTube to find out how to tell if your car had the Logic 7 system in it, and I couldn't find really any definitive answers. I looked at a lot of forums, and on them forums, it was a lot of members arguing back and forth with different information, and it was hard to tell who had the real answer and who was telling the truth. So I took the chance and ordered the unit. Then I found out I had Logic 7. So the first thing we're going to look at, this is one of the main things that was argued back and forth on the forums, is if you have a speaker on your center console, then you have Logic 7. It's hard to see right now because it's dark, but if you in the daytime, if you come out while there's sun, you can actually look through the center grill right there and you can actually see the cone of a speaker. Can't see it right now, but that's one way to tell if you have Logic 7. Gonna go to the rear door here. This is gonna be hard to see as well. I hate that I started this video so late, but right here where I'm pointing at, my finger's pointing at, there's actually a speaker right there. It's hard to see right now because of how dark it is outside. I'm sorry I didn't shoot this video earlier, like I said, but there's a speaker right there. If you have a speaker, you have Logic 7. Like I said, those are the two main things that was argued on the forums, and the people that argued those facts are right. If you have a system, if you have a speaker in your back, you have the Logic 7. The hi-fi system does not have a speaker in the back door. Here's an easier way to tell. Now, I don't know why this is not talked about more, because this is a definitive answer. Unfortunately, it won't work in my situation. You'll see why in a second. If you actually get in your car, press, I believe, the music icon, and you keep going through the options, it'll actually come up here saying Logic 7. Only bad thing is my screen is messed up, and so I can't read stuff. You can see the trouble there, but usually a lot of times you can't even read nothing. And I have dead pixels right in here in this area, and this is where it would say Logic 7. Actually, I don't know if you can see, but it's something trying to come through the screen right there, and it may be saying Logic 7. I don't know. My screen is bad, so I can't tell, but that's like the easiest way to say if you have Logic 7. Just go through your settings, and it'll actually say Logic 7. Now, here's the last way you can tell, and this is the most definitive answer. If you have this, then you have Logic 7, okay? So we're gonna come back here to the trunk. In my trunk, behind this speaker, I'm gonna move this out the way. I'm actually gonna do a review on this speaker. It's a sub that's made to go and fit fleshly into your BMW E90. We'll talk about that later. Well, let me move this sub out the way and get to where I'm talking about. So, if you once I move the sub, hopefully you can see that there's a panel right here. Yours will be easily accessible because you don't have a sub in the way. If you lift this up and look at your amp, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out the light. You see that my amp is silver. If you look in there and you have a silver amp, you have Logic 7. There's no way around it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. That is your definitive answer right there. If you have hi-fi or the BMW regular sound system, I think even the Harman Kardon, all of their amplifiers are black. The Logic 7 is the only one that is silver. So that is the easiest way for you to find out if you have Logic 7 in your car. Come back here, look at the amplifier. If it's silver, boom, you have a Logic 7. Now, I have one more treat for y'all. After I had already sent that radio back that I spoke about in my last video, I did do some real deep research, and I found a little device that costs $200 or $300 that you could hook up to your Logic 7 amplifier that will allow you to hook up aftermarket radios, any radio. It'll turn the RCA outputs into a fiber optical connection that can then go into your fiber optical amp. That's why we have such a hard time adding units to these Logic 7s, because it only receives a fiber optical connection. More on that once I order that, because I'm probably going to end up ordering that radio again in that piece, and it's going to run probably about $400 to $600 for everything. but it's gonna upgrade the interior and the sound quality of this car. More on that later. But this video is just a quick way to show you how to tell if you have a Logic 7. Well, anyway, this is your boy E46 Source, and I'm out.